when my mom's charming new boyfriend warned me he'd make me vanish after I uncovered his illicit drug operation. I hid a recording device that caught him admitting to 3 killings and plotting a 4th. I was 14 when Marcus moved into apartment 4B, and the whole building acted like a murderer had just arrived. That first evening, Mom gripped my arm so tightly her nails left marks, hissing, "Stay clear of that man. He's fresh out of rehab." The residents held a tense meeting about Marcus, and that's when I noticed something odd about Kyle, Mom's boyfriend. His face did this strange thing. Mom met Kyle at a grief support group 3 months prior. Dad had been gone for 18 months, having smashed his car into a tree while drunk, leaving us drowning in debt. Kyle seemed perfect for Mom. A wealthy financial advisor, he wasn't grieving at the group. He was there to help families like ours navigate financial ruin. They clicked instantly. I didn't mind Kyle until the day he crossed paths with Marcus in the hallway. Kyle's expression turned blank, unreadable. Marcus, seeing him, went pale, his hands trembling. This puzzled me. For weeks, I watched Marcus through our peephole, trying to figure him out. He had a golden retriever named Scout always by his side. Marcus's hands shook and he stammered when nervous. Everyone shunned him. The mail carrier left his packages at the lobby. Mrs. Lopez pulled her kids inside whenever he appeared. But something stranger caught my eye. Every day at 3:30 when I got home from school, Marcus sat on the fire escape reading The Shining, but only on days Kyle visited. Never otherwise. At first, I brushed it off. But then Kyle started coming over during Mom's night shifts, claiming his roommate's work calls made his place too noisy for his own. His work calls were suspicious, filled with phrases like shipment status and product quality. When I asked, he'd chuckle. Finance has its own jargon, kid. Soon, though, his friends started showing up with identical black duffels, never staying long. Kyle would usher them to the kitchen and tell me to crank up the TV. I stayed quiet but grew wary. Even odder, Marcus seemed to intensify his surveillance of Kyle during these visits, trailing his friends to their cars, snapping photos with an old flip phone. Everything unraveled when I came home early, sick from school. I caught Kyle and some guy sorting pills into bags in our bathroom. Kyle's kind facade vanished. He grabbed my arm, dragged me to my room, and growled, "You saw nothing." 2 weeks later, 4 guys came over and Kyle confined me to my room. Through the thin walls, I overheard them arguing about police getting too close, needing a new hub. One said, "The mom and kid setup is solid, but this place is getting risky." It hit me. We were Kyle's disguise. The worst night came when a hulking man stormed in, furious about faulty pills. Kyle brandished a knife. The guy vowed to return for cash or revenge. Then chaos erupted. The fire alarm blared, Scout burst in barking, and someone pounded on the door yelling about police. The man fled, and Kyle stood there, knife in hand, looking lethal. Later, I saw him corner Marcus in the hall. "You're the problem addict," Kyle sneered. "You were my top buyer, oxy for your injury, then heavier stuff when the pills got pricey. You still owe me $2 grand. Marcus stammered, "I'm clean now, 8 months, leave me alone." Kyle laughed. "Or what, you'll call the cops with your rap sheet." This is just a short part of the story. For the full story, click the link below and watch it on our channel. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, so you never miss the amazing stories we upload next.